Alright, ladies and gentlemen, pop music fans, and the I'm just here for the tea crowd, welcome back to the channel where we break down everything you thought you knew about your favorite legends, but with a twist. You know, the kind of twist where you're left questioning everything and wondering why you never saw it coming. Today we're diving into a debate that has sparked more heated arguments than pineapple on pizza. That's right, Rihanna versus Beyonce. Who has the biggest influence on pop music? The stakes are high, the gloves are off, and I'm here to give you a detailed breakdown of the queenly competition. Buckle up, because this is going to be one epic showdown. First off, let's be real. Both of these icons have reshaped the entire music industry. One might be the undisputed queen of pop culture, while the other has basically patented the terms lay. But who's truly the bigger influence? Is it Rihanna, the fashion mogul who turned Savage X Fenty into a global movement? Or is it Beyonce, whose albums are basically cultural events at this point? Let's break it down and see who truly reigns supreme. Now, let's rewind to where it all started for these two superstars. Rihanna, born Robin Rihanna Fenty in Barbados, was discovered by music mogul Evan Rogers in 2003 when she was just 15 years old. After recording a demo and catching the attention of Jay-Z, she was signed to Def Jam Recordings, and her debut single Pon de Replay dropped in 2005. It quickly became a hit, marking the beginning of her meteoric rise. On the other hand, Beyonce's journey to fame began as part of the iconic girl group Destiny's Child, where she was the standout performer from the start. Formed in the late 90s, Destiny's Child became one of the best-selling girl groups of all time, but it was Beyonce's solo career that catapulted her into global superstardom with the release of her debut album Dangerously in Love in 2003. Both women had humble beginnings, but their undeniable talent and magnetic presence made them international sensations in no time. 1. Music careers, a battle of hits. Let's start with what really matters, the music. Now, we all know Rihanna's catalog is ridiculous. She's dropped hits from the moment Pon de Replay hit the airwaves all the way to the powerhouse Diamonds and Work. She's had 14 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, a record-breaking feat in its own right. And let's not forget that Rihanna can throw down in any genre: pop, dancehall, R&B, and even a little EDM. But let's be honest, you know you've been belting We Found Love at 2 a.m. after a heartbreak. That song is iconic. But then, here comes Beyonce, the Beyonce, Queen Bee herself. Let's not pretend we're not all just waiting for her to drop another surprise album, right? I mean, Lemonade was a cultural reset, and Formation, come on, it's still the anthem for every empowered woman worldwide. Beyonce has not only created music, she's created movements. From Single Ladies to Run the World, Girls, she's been that voice for female empowerment that has reverberated through pop culture like no other. But here's the catch, Beyonce's impact goes beyond just the charts. While Rihanna's hits are bangers that you just can't get out of your head, Beyonce's music is like a full-body experience. Her visuals, her performances, they all tell stories. Lemonade wasn't just an album, it was a visual masterpiece, a commentary on race, identity, and heartbreak. Rihanna might have the pop chart dominance, but Beyonce is out here building legacies. 2. Cultural influence. Rihanna's influence in fashion, unmatched. If there's anyone who knows how to make a statement, it's her. Fenty Beauty? People still can't stop talking about how revolutionary it was for the makeup industry. Launching with over 40 shades to represent every skin tone, it broke barriers in the beauty world. Oh, and her Savage X Fenty lingerie line. Have you seen that runway show? It was like a Beyonce performance, but with like more glitter and a whole lot of body positivity. Rihanna said no one's left behind, and the fashion world followed. But now, let's talk about Beyonce. When Beyonce steps onto a stage, the world literally stops. The Formation World Tour was more than just a concert. It was a celebration of Black culture, unapologetically fierce and proud. She's not just pushing boundaries in the music world, she's setting them up in every industry she touches. Her impact on fashion? We're talking about a woman who's worn a custom-made, bejeweled bodysuit to the Super Bowl. She doesn't just walk into a room, she owns the room. So while Rihanna might be more of a business mogul, Beyonce's influence feels almost like she's guiding the course of history, one perfectly timed album at a time. There's a reason people say they woke up like this after watching her performances. 3. Social influence. But let's not forget the heart of these women. In a world where fame and fortune can easily overshadow good intentions, both Rihanna and Beyonce have used their platforms to make a difference. Rihanna's Clara Lionel Foundation has funded education, emergency response programs, and global health initiatives, including working on mental health awareness. She's an absolute champion for the underrepresented. Then there's Beyonce, whose Baygood Foundation has been making waves with charitable efforts focused on supporting causes like Black-owned businesses, housing initiatives, and global disaster relief. Are they just famous? Nah, they're philanthropic powerhouses, just casually changing the world between music drops and runway shows, because why not, right? So after all that, who reigns supreme? Is it Rihanna, who dominates the charts, revolutionized fashion, and built an empire that's as fierce as her personality? Or is it Beyonce, the queen who turned pop music into a platform for empowerment, social change, and unapologetic excellence? Let's get into the numbers and see how these two pop legends stack up. Rihanna, with 14 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, has proven herself to be a force in the music world, and she's the second artist with the most #1 hits of the 21st century, right behind Mariah Carey. She's also released 9 studio albums, with Good Girl Gone Bad being a defining moment in her career. Meanwhile, Beyonce has 8 Grammy Awards, more than any other female artist in history, and has achieved 6 #1 hits as a solo artist. When it comes to albums, Beyonce's discography includes 7 studio albums, and her Lemonade and Beyonce albums completely redefined the music industry with surprise drops and visual concepts. Both have sold over 200 million records worldwide, but while Rihanna's chart dominance is undeniable, Beyonce's albums are seen as cultural milestones, cementing her as more than just a pop star. She's an icon. Look, I know you're probably already debating this in your head, but here's the truth. They're both legends. Beyonce has shaped pop music in ways that are still rippling through the culture, while Rihanna has done it her own way, unapologetically, fearlessly, and on her own terms. Whether it's the vocal powerhouse or the boundary-pushing business mogul, both women have left a legacy that will be remembered for decades to come. So let's just say this: the world is lucky to have them both. If you enjoyed this Ultimate Showdown, hit that like button, share it with your squad, and let us know in the comments who you think has the most influence, Rihanna or Beyonce. Or maybe we just need them to collaborate and call it a day, huh? Don't forget to subscribe for more epic comparisons. Until next time.